All right. I'm running out of games to really record at this point for reviewing purposes, but that doesn't mean there's not games I've yet to basically play that are 70 rolls of 2025, so there's that. The next game I'm playing, Ipsylial the Minotaur. This is a browser-based submission by Low Blast up here. So, 70 roll submission. Codes by Kiju plus Langle. Graphics by 32 Rogues by Seth. So, just the one guy here, I guess, who submitted it. This mighty Minotaur, Ipsylial, needs a key at the bottom of the dungeon to get the ring out of his nose. Another entry for the 70 roll challenge, this time with a lot of help from my buddy Kiju on code, and we borrowed 32 Rogues by Seth. 9 generated levels, turn-based game, play, collect armor to increase max HP, collect swords to increase damage. Baddies can pick up and use items. Zoom support with mouse wheel. Annoying, but oh well. Alright, press any direction to start. Press the cursor key on the, arrow cursor. Alright, let's see here. First things first, there's no maximize button, so that's both good and bad. Good in the fact that basically I don't have to worry about pressing the escape key, I guess, but it doesn't really matter if it's an escape key to really click and stuff like that, so whatever. Alright, I have 15 HP, my damage is 1, I have a dungeon depth of 1, 0 turns. Numpad does not work apparently here. So WASD works as well as the arrow key, so it's basically forward move direction, I guess. No V key support. Okay, got extra damage. So is there a wait button, I wonder? Heal me up. Apples, of course, heal me, so I'm just going to leave them alone. Whoops, I accidentally got that apple, I didn't mean to. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be any sort of wait button. And these guys basically they charge you, and that's just, how they roll, right? So that guy's basically locked off, I can't get to it. My damage goes up a little bit more. I'm having no problem killing off all these peasant type characters here. There's no hold down basically to go also, go fast, but whatever. Okay, shields increase my HP. Swords increase my attack. I assume stepping on the stairs will take me down, so let's avoid that for a moment. LOS is probably line of sight, but... Alright, we're down to Dungeon of Death 2 here. So yes, the enemies can pick up stuff, which means they can, like, you know, find swords and pick them up for themselves. Note that my HP went up to 17 and 19 there, but I didn't actually get, like, you know, fully restored, so that's a thing. Okay, so down I go, you die. They're going for stuff, by the way, because, you know, obviously you want to get stronger. So braziers light up around the walls. That's good to know. I'm okay with this logic. It's fine. So I think items drop on top of each other, by the way, because I basically, like, picked up multiple items I think at once there, so that's a thing. I think the enemies can see me through walls, but I'm not entirely sure on that. So first things first, I'll say it doesn't really feel balanced. Like, it literally feels like, you know, nothing really stands a chance versus me once, like, you get enough upgrades. Also, these guys don't have any ranged attacks, so there's that too. I think there's simultaneous attacks going on, by the way, so yeah, I'm taking damage and they're taking damage whenever I attack, so I mean, simultaneous attacks aren't bad. I'm not going to complain about them too much. You tried to get away and you died. Hooray. I think I would probably improve this game by, like, you know, making it so you actually have to find better items in order to, like, up your, like, HP and attack. Like, the apples are fine, but I'd probably make it so, like, you know, if it's just a basic sword dropping, then this actually, like, you know, attack only up to, like, you know, the amount of sword. And you have to find, like, a better sword in order to, like, you know, up it more. And maybe you can, like, add, like, durability on top of that just to make it a little more interesting. I wonder if enemies can see me through the darkness, by the way. Now I find it funny that we're basically fighting humans here, so we're basically a monster running through humans in this one. Okay, there's the way down. More line of sight. I get the feeling they can't see me, by the way, so even if it's dark, they can see me. I'm probably over hunting these guys just a little bit, but whatever. Let's just keep exploring for now. Okay, there's a little bit of an issue buffering, like, key presses after a while, because, I guess a lot's loading and stuff like that. Is that where I came down? That must be another staircase, but whatever. Let's get some more shields. Some more HP. I mean, why not make myself more powerful? Alright, let's go to the next level, I guess. We've wasted enough time getting strong, so... Okay, here's the staircase I want to take. But yeah, you can see how sluggish it's getting. I'm hitting the keys like, as fast as possible, but, it is getting slower. It'd probably make more sense for this game to have it so, like, the enemies will actively, like, pick up items when they're not, like, when they're not alert. Alright, we kill off these guys here. Still so many peasants here to kill. I think this game would benefit a lot if these guys made range attacks too. So like, you know, there's a little bit more variety in basically how they acted. Let's go this way. I don't see anything really this way, so let's go up here. More HP, hooray. You can path me if you want. I'm just going to go this way. Again, getting sluggish. Now, it could be that this is basically just a problem for my like browser. I'm using Mozilla, but you know. I kind of feel at this point you should have like, you know, a good working game for like all the major browsers, and Mozilla is definitely one of the major ones at this point. Very long dungeon corridors, by the way. Possibly longer than they need to be. Oops, I went right down, so. He's running away to get weapons. You got more HP. See, these guys definitely can hear me and stuff like that, so, or, you know, see me. I wonder if I have like a cave sense in this character. Wow, that helps out a lot. So I definitely want to light up the braziers in order to like see around. I wonder if like this game's supposed to be coded for like, you know, not 8 directions as opposed to 4. Because it seems like there's a lot of guys getting locked off that, you know, shouldn't be locked off. I can't seem to pick up that shield. Okay, let's light up that brazier. More damage. I suppose the main thing is like, is it possible to get to the end here? Because like, is there any like possibility the dungeon is generating like, levels where you can't get to the end floor? Hello. Okay, can't go this way. It feels like this game's on the right track to being something interesting, but needs more work put in. It's never brazier down here, I guess, so... Or is that the one I couldn't light up before? Well, it lights up. That's fine. Finding an exit, that's the issue here. It's really annoying how like the water tiles also count as like, empty space. I'll play for a little bit more, but I'll note that it's getting a little bit like, tedious playing this game here. Where is the damn exit? Some other ideas that could be like had is like you could have it so like enemies like react to different terrain features. So maybe some guys can swim in water while you can't. So that could be an idea. There's a brazier down here, so let's go light that up. I'm not sure I can see staircases like almost directly in line of sight, so this might help with that. Yay! Max HP. Here's our brazier. Hello. Just kill all them. Oh, there's the way down. Okay, I see where I need to go. I just need to figure out how to get to it, so... I wonder what dungeon level 9 is going to be like, by the way. If it's going to be like, find a key or something a little bit more sane. Now, is dungeon 8 going to be like this again, where we have to walk around for quite a bit just to find the damn staircase down? Hopefully not. Okay, good. It looks a little bit more sane. So, boop. I'm seeing me skipping some of these items by the way, walk over them. So that might be a bit of an issue there. There's a way down. Awesome. Well, whatever. Let's fight them. Fight. All right, they're all dead. Let's go down this path, see if it basically leads to where I need to go. Boop. There's the key, by the way. You win! Ipsylial the Minotaur found the key and locked septum. Alright, well, that was basically the game by Low Blast. I think I'm done with it, so take care.